the early stream is so that way I can get the CPU tournament out of the way today. I don't know if I did this in between this stream and last stream or the stream before the last stream and just forgot to mention it, but I did add the 5-minute timer. And a paperclip just came out of my phone. Where did the paperclip go? Okay, I dropped the paperclip on the floor in front of me, but it should be somewhere. It blends in with the white carpet. Yeah, let me shuffle this a few times. I meant to read off everyone in order, but I'll just do it from whatever this shuffle is. Rosalina, female Corrin, because I do tier them differently, because I consider them to be different characters. Same thing with like the different colors of Mr. Game & Watch. Wario, Meta Knight, but I meant to say, if it's just like blue Rosalina and then pink Rosalina, I don't consider those to be different characters. It's just if it's like Olimar and Alpha, I'll consider them differently. Yeah, so, okay, so let me just restart. We have Rosalina, Corrin, Wario, Meta Knight, Incineroar, Mario, Lucario, Luigi, then we have Pit Dr. Mario, Diddy Kong versus Olimar actually, so it's gonna be an interesting match, and then Alf, DeDeDe, Fox, and Peach. Last match is also going to be interesting, because those are two top tier characters. And I added the results from the last tournament onto the sheet where I keep all of the tournament results and like factor in the win-loss ratio and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to do that again today sometime, or I can just put it off like I did for the last 4 days. And then I had to do like 5 sheets yesterday, so it was not fun. Yeah, starting off game 1 we have Rosalina and Luma versus Corrin. Or, I mean, it wasn't not fun, but it was just kind of boring. But, yeah, Corrin getting a bit of damage on Rosalina there. She's kind of having trouble hitting Rosalina. It's kind of hard to sometimes with Luma there, but most of the time what I try and do is I'll try and just knock Luma away for a bit. Because if you knock Luma off stage, then she can't really get back. So I'll just wait until they're at the ledge and just push Luma off. And it seems to work. Yeah, Luma could get back from there, but if Luma was hit right now, then Luma wouldn't be able to return. But now Luma can't return either. Or, oh, I didn't actually know Luma could do that. I thought Luma couldn't go underneath the stage. But yeah, now Luma's dead. Back air from Corrin does connect. Final Destination's a really weird stage to do game 1 on, I think. Yeah, we see Corrin landing the up tilt into sweet spot on the forward slide special. Rosalina also landed a forward special, although it didn't really gimp Corrin, so it wasn't worth it that much, I guess. It kinda just killed Luma. Okay, parried the dash attack, although didn't parry all the hits. Back throw not gonna be enough to kill Corrin at 130, so now Corrin's at 147. Rosalina's at 29.7, but she's on second stock, and Corrin's on first stock still. Forward throw also not enough to kill. It wasn't even that close really, but back throw might be closer at this rate. I don't know which is stronger for Rosalina. But yeah, now Corrin's at 182.9% still alive. Lands a neutral special. And the side special, but doesn't get a follow-up on side special. I don't even know what you would follow up non-sweet spot side special with for Corrin. I guess maybe down air, if you get a read. You wouldn't be able to get a true combo out of it, I don't think. Yeah, back air does take Rosalina stock there, so Corrin still first stock 201.1% now due to Rosalina's back throw. Rosalina at 0% tournament stock. The odds aren't really in her favor in this match, but she avoided the sweet spot there and landed a forward air, which did kill Corrin. So now Corrin's at second stock, 0%. Down air into forward air from Rosalina, although the down air was from the Luma. Down tilt, up tilt did not connect for Corrin there. She did land an up tilt afterwards though. Side special not enough to kill. Hits the neutral air, I believe that was, because Rosalina tried to up air, so I couldn't tell if it was a neutral air or not. Neutral special gets pulled in by Rosalina, I guess, with the gravity thing. And Corrin takes the stock at exactly 4 minutes.
That was great.
Even though the game doesn't say 4 minutes there. The timer on the Final Destination said 1:00:00, so I would assume that would mean only 1 minute is left, and not 1 minute, or not 51 seconds or whatever. Or no, it wouldn't be 51, for 359 it would be 61. Yeah, don't really know what's happening at the beginning of this match. This matchup would be a whole lot different in Brawl, is all I'm going to say. Because even the stage was in Brawl. Yeah, Meta Knight does have the lead though, so maybe not too differently. Wario gets it there with up tilt into up special, but Meta Knight seems to just be throwing out specials to try and connect them, but if he does fall off stage using one of his specials, then he enters special fall and dies, so. Or free fall. I usually call it free fall, but I heard someone call it special fall before, so I don't know which one's correct. Meta Knight was able to recover there. I thought he might get stuck underneath the stage for a second, but seemed fine. Did use down special and go off stage, which did put him into free fall and kill. Wario able to make it back to stage. Meta Knight didn't really do that great of a job at edge guarding, but it was a decent one at least. I've seen a lot worse. Tornado into dash attack from Meta Knight. Does a bit of damage. I don't think Wario's at kill percent for Meta Knight though, unless he can land a really good smash, but see, even that didn't even launch very far. Down special did launch pretty far though, and does take Wario stock. Wario does have waft now, so he can get a kill here if he lands it. No Wario's ever landed a waft in the past on CPU, so. But that one does. So now Meta Knight's at 0% tournament stock, Wario's at 35, or I guess 45.9% now, due to Meta Knight's side special poking through shield. And he slowly drives his bike to the other side of the stage. Dodges the down special and punishes with jab. Gets the bike. Or I guess a hit off the bike, not really the bike itself. Meta Knight side B is off stage, but was able to recover. Up air kind of outrange Wario's forward air, so that's kind of interesting. Neutral air doesn't connect for Wario. We could see a comeback from Meta Knight here, although he has a long way to go at this rate. I'm pretty sure Wario has enough time for another waft. Back air does take the stock for Wario, so Wario's moving on to round 2 against Corrin. Now we have Incineroar, who won the last tournament, versus Mario, so... It's gonna be an interesting fight. Incineroar does get the first hit with the jab. Or I guess the first hit that connects, really. Though Mario gets a jab of his own, it's now in lead by 23%. Or I guess 23.1% if you want to be more specific. Down special for Mario. I mean, not down special, down air for Mario did connect. Parries the forward air and then punishes. Forward smash does kill, so I was wondering if it was going to kill or not because Incineroar is kind of heavy. And he was only at 80%, but I guess it was close enough towards the edge of the stage. Neutral air for Mario does connect. And then he tries to escape Incineroar to confuse him, although it doesn't really work. Incineroar lands side smash, and it does kill. So now they're both at second stock with Incineroar at 46% due to Mario's forward smash. Lands jab. Neutral air as well. Doesn't really get a follow-up on any of these hits, though. Incineroar yesterday was getting follow-ups on pretty much everything. Doesn't go for the light special. Or at least the full hit of it, he just goes for the weak hit. Up special, not enough to kill. Mario was only at around 40% though, so it's not that surprising. Incineroar really needs to land a side special here, or just some kind of a revenge move to be able to get the kill. Back throw from Mario is going to be enough. Spot dodge is a side special from Incineroar. Up air, not enough to kill. Did knock him pretty high towards the plateau though. Incineroar lands an up smash. It's not enough. Back throw is also not enough to kill Mario there. Down smash blow. So yeah, Incineroar is at 12.9%, Mario's at 0%, both on their last stock. Incineroar lands revenge. Although, didn't land the side special follow. He did get a neutral air though. Mario's fireballs are really good for trying to get revenge. Incineroar should be trying to use that, but instead he's just going aggressive against Mario, and it's not really working. Down tilt for Mario doesn't connect, but up smash does. That's another down air into up air. Another up air. And forward smash does take the slot. So yeah, that was definitely not a close game, but it was getting closer by the end. It was almost that time as well. Now we have Lucario versus Pink Luigi, or I guess just Luigi, so I'm gonna tier it. Back up for Luigi does connect, that's first hit of the game. And Luigi does kind of have a lead now over Lucario, although Lucario has Aura, so he can make a comeback. He can also edgeguard Luigi, although he's not choosing to do so there. Luigi gets the misfire to recover back to stage. Luigi keeps trying to go for Zaire, but it's not really doing anything. I guess all it really does is just shoot a plunger in the air, and then you kind of have an active hitbox for a few seconds in front of you. Mario, about half aura at this point. The up smash from Luigi. I guess it was Zaire up smash, so maybe he's using it to combo like that. Because that was definitely a true combo off of the Zaire. Because I'd never thought of using it like that before. So you can just do kill confirms with it. Which kind of sounds broken because Zaire's a really fast move in terms of like startup. And it stays active for a few seconds. I've never really hit with the Luigi Zaire whenever he launches it, but it's whenever it's falling down, it's when I get hit. Like that, I would have been hit there. Not whenever he launched it and then like pushes you back some, I think, but whenever it starts to fall down. Up air from Lucario, not enough to kill. Lucario's at 44.7, now he's at 52.5. Luigi's at 166.3, and still living. Tries to get a down smash punish for the counter, although didn't connect due to Lucario blocking it. Didn't land misfire, but they're both kind of playing off stage here. And back air from Luigi does take Lucario's stock, so now Lucario has to get a kill here to be able to get somewhat of a comeback going. He needs 2 to be able to make a comeback, but I don't think he will be able to do that, especially with how Luigi's playing right now. Lucario's trying to play a little bit defensively to get Luigi's stock, like set up into something, but Luigi seems to be playing very aggressively against Lucario, so that way he can't like charge Aura Sphere like that. He does block the Aura Sphere, it kind of bounces off Luigi's shield, but up air does take the stock for Lucario. Yeah, I would say both Mario Brothers are actually going to make it to round 2 in this tournament. I guess there's going to be a third one, although he's not really a Mario Brother. There's going to be a third Mario in this game as well. On the right side of bracket, I saw Dr. Mario. Misfire from Luigi there would have killed, although Rain Missile was enough to keep Lucario off. Lucario's at maximum aura now, so Luigi does need to play carefully. Keeps landing these stairs, but not getting anything off of them. Up smash does connect though for Luigi and kills, so I guess Luigi's moving on to round 2. I mean, I could have seen Lucario make a comeback there, but no one's ever made a 1 stock lead comeback. I like they never came back against someone who had a 1 stock lead on them. At least not in this tournament. That I can remember, but there could be some. There's definitely never been a 3 stock, like a reverse 3 stock. Yeah, now we have Hit versus Dr. Mario at Castle Siege. So it's a kind of small stage. Blast zones are a little close as well, compared to other stages. Don't really know what Dr. Mario is trying to do there, but he's losing a lot of percent here. I mean gaining, really, because it's going up. Yeah, Pit's only at 1.2, but now he's at 19.8 due to Dr. Mario's down special there. Texted down air hit, so he is living. Both pills kind of go through the platform a little bit. Dodge the side special from Pit there, lands 2 pills, although it doesn't get a follow-up outside of those. Up smash from Pit does connect, but it doesn't kill. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of spacing Dr. Mario out with the arrow, so he can't really approach Pit whenever he's firing arrows, or just trying to outspace him with forward air. Shit killed there. Because forward air does a really good job of outspacing Doc. At least for Pit. It just sends a massive circle directly in front of him, so Dr. Mario's range isn't that good. But down special from Dr. Mario did take the stock there. So now they're both on second stock, and it's kind of an even game now, even though at the beginning Dr. Mario was getting bodied. Down special, not enough to kill, but it does do a lot of damage for Dr. Mario, so I can see why he continues to use it. It's also really good for his recovery, because outside of that he has up special, which doesn't really go anywhere. He can do up special out of shield, which might kill Pit at this percent. Back air is not going to be enough for Doc. But up special does get the kill there. I never really used Dr. Mario's up special whenever I played Doc for a while. I only used its down special and back throw for kills. And then sometimes its down air, if I can connect it. Forward smash from Pit does take Dr. Mario's stock. It's gonna be a fast match at this rate. Still got 2 minutes left pretty much. Compared to every other match taking 4.5 minutes. Up smash does connect for Dr. Mario, sends Pit the opposite direction that he's facing. Oh, I thought this was Skyworld for a second, so I got kind of confused. The music, I mean. Up air from Dr. Mario actually takes the stock there. It launches at a weird angle in front of him, so... Yes, I've never thought about trying that one. I might try that one later whenever I play Doc, because I do want to play some Dr. Mario today. On stream. So I'll have to remember that. But now we have Diddy Kong versus Mr. Game & Watch.
3, 2, 1, go!
Kind of interested to see what happens in this match, because I don't know if it's going to be a slow match or a fast match. Diddy Kong has to knock Game & Watch to a high percent to kill, but Game & Watch could just land a 9 to kill. He can pretty much just do anything to kill Diddy as well, because Diddy Kong's pretty light. Did land an 8 there, and gets an up air out of it. Back air from Diddy being air dodged by Game & Watch, although Diddy Kong does SD there, so... What's really early percent to die? Unless it was 2 at 9, obviously, or a KO punch, I'm pretty sure would have killed as well. But, yeah, that was definitely way too early for Diddy Kong to be doing that. Up special from Game & Watch does land. He keeps landing these up airs as well. Which that's what I normally do as Game & Watch, is just spam up air. I do the same thing with Mega Man, so... I mean, if it works, it gets high percent off, so... Well, not really high, but for one hit, it's pretty good, and then it kind of combos into itself, if you can juggle. Neutral air from Game & Watch. And down air. Tries to edge guard with Chef, although it misses. Edge guard with neutral air there. Interrupts Diddy Kong's monkey flip. Forward air, not gonna kill from Diddy, but I think that was Chef from Game & Watch actually killed. Although I didn't see any fire effects off of it, so I don't know if it was. Monkey flip getting rolled away from by Game & Watch. They're playing very close to the ledge here. I mean, not ledge, but blast zone, so... They could try and throw each other into the blast zone. We could see a reverse 3-stock from Diddy Kong as well, because it is Mr. Game & Watch. I'd actually be pretty surprised if Game & Watch got a 3-stock unless he gets a 9 as the final hit, which he's definitely not even going to go for. So he did Nair into up... Yeah, Nair into up throw into up air. And then Diddy Kong landed a forward tilt there. That was an untechable down air from Diddy Kong, so it did kill. There is not really anything you can do after you get hit with an untechable hit. Unless you're inside of a cave of life or something like that. And then Game & Watch SDs for some reason. So, I guess we could see a Diddy Kong reverse 3-stock here. He's gotten it down to 1 stock. He's not out yet. Game & Watch playing very low to the blast zone. Gets the ledge trap with the bomb. Gets an up special at the ledge. And an up air as well. Things aren't looking great for Diddy, and then, yeah, down tilt from Game & Watch was enough to kill. So, Game & Watch is moving on to round 2. He did very well in his first stock, and then the second stock he just decided to jump off at like 0%, so... I thought that we could see Diddy Kong get a 3-stock there. I mean, a reverse 3-stock. But now we have Alf versus King DeDeD.
3, 2, 1, go!
Lands forward tilt. But Olimar got a blue Pikmin, I believe, on DeDeD, so DeDeD's taking a bit of damage here. He's able to recover through Olimar's edge guard, or whatever you want to call that. It wasn't really that great of an edge guard. Gordo doesn't land on Olimar, I mean on Alf. Lands the Gordo though there. And another Gordo. Tries to do a jet hammer though, kind of gives up on it, I guess. Up there not going to be enough to kill Alf. It was pretty close though, actually. Doesn't get the final hit of up air. Thought he might have tried to combo outside of it, but... Forward air from DeDeD, not enough. And then Alf's back throw really didn't send DeDeD anywhere. Forward tilt, still not enough to kill. DeDeD barely missed that back air. It might have killed, actually. Back throw, also not gonna kill. Alf barely made it into the blast, or into the corner of the blast zone. But neutral air from DeDeD does take the stock. Maybe DeDeD is a counterplay against Olimar and Alf, so... I mean, I could see it. No one really uses DeDeD in competitive. Yeah, Alf gets the up air there with the red Pikmin, so it does kill DeDeD. Neutral special from DeDeD really didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure he keeps trying to, like, eat the Pikmin, but it's not really working out for DeDeD. Forward air does give DeDeD the lead, though. And then uses his stomach to block the neutral air. Gets a bit of a combo into the Gordo as well. I mean, not neutral air, but up smash from Alf. It was a neutral air from DeDeD. He also landed down air there, although it kind of traded, so Alf's still alive. Up smash not enough to kill DeDeD. Even though I'm assuming for the purple Pikmin, he's got 2 purple. Doesn't connect the forward air that he was going for because he got interrupted with a grab from Alf. Alf going really deep, but doesn't follow through. DeDeD had a really smart recovery there. Basically, you went all the way down there to make sure to avoid Alf, and then catches Alf's up special, so killed Alf. Alf's at tournament stock, DeDeD's at 161.2% second stock. The forward throw from Alf is going to be enough to kill DeDeD. And Olimar gets the lead with 2 up airs. DeDeD gets 2 Pikmin there with Squirtle, so Alf gets 2 new ones. Purple and white. Cut just trading here. They're not really going for anything drastic. Though DeDeD lands forward air there. Gets Squirtle on the ledge. Not enough to kill Alf though. Lands neutral air, so it sends him up. And Alf made it back to stage. That could have cost DeDeD the game. Alf uses an invisible Pikmin to do his forward air. Alf also went way too low for that. I didn't know if he was going to make it back or not. But I saw that he had a purple, so I thought he might not. And DeDeD is actually moving on to round 2 over Alf. Which is kind of surprising. Now we have Fox versus Peach, so this is definitely a top tier fight. Maybe DeDeD's top tier now, that he's an Alf counterplay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fox used Alf special at the beginning of the match there for some reason. It's not the best move to use on stage, or off stage really. I only use it when I have to. Because of the startup. Got a bit of a combo there at the beginning. Peach should be trying to back up here to get some turn-ups. Though she's playing very aggressively against Fox, and that's not really working because he can outplay her aggression. Up air from Fox could kill at this percent, so Peach really needs to be careful. And up smash just take the stock for Fox. Downer into forward tilt, and the up smash takes the stock for Peach though, so now they're both even at second stock. Peach actually has the lead here, even though in the last stock Peach did not have the lead, and now she's lost it, but regains it with side special there. Lands the forward tilt. Forward air also connects for Peach. Forward air off stage could kill Fox at this percent. Though she goes for up air. I guess to get in some damage, it definitely wouldn't have killed. Because it has kind of a weak knockback. Fox able to recover. Back to stage. She lands up tilt. Turn up, not doing much, although it does combo into fair for Peach though. Not a true combo though. If that was one of the Stitch Face turn-ups or whatever they're called, that does like 35% damage and one shot's at 60, then it definitely would have killed Fox there. Thought Fox was gonna go for up smash, but instead Peach lands down air. Gets some laser. Up air also connects for Peach. I don't know why this song always plays on the stage, but it's the most interesting song to put in a fighting game. Or I guess Rosalina's... or Rosalina in the Observatory is the name of the song. That's also in this game. I mean, I like Super Mario Galaxy music, but it's not the best song to put in a fighting game. It doesn't really fit the stage of the Super Mario Galaxy stage. Yeah, Peach still living here at 166.9%, Fox at 127.7 due to the turn up there, and Peach lands neutral air for the kill. So hopefully now the fights are going to be a lot shorter due to everyone from round 1 that was making the fights very slow being eliminated. Although Corrin's still in this, so we could see another very long fight. By very long, I mean like 4.5 minutes to 5 minutes, so we could see a timeout. Although we do have Wispy Woods here, so Wispy Woods could get a kill. I still haven't done his total, and I've meant to do that yesterday, but I forgot. I'll probably do that today if I remember. What's this song? Oh, The Adventure Begins. I don't think I've heard this one from Kirby. But yeah, Corrin has a pretty big lead on Wario here. Lands the side, dash attack. It's not really a side special. He does land that side special though. Wasn't a sweet spot though. He is able to make it back to stage. Dash attack from Wario. Spaces Corrin out. I guess I should have said knockback. Not really. Spaces out. Lands dash attack from the neutral special. It's another neutral special, although it doesn't follow up. Wario is able to survive. Out smash from Wario does take the first stock of this match, so Wario's at 166.8% though, so we could see Wario's stock being taken soon. And neutral special does do the job. I thought he might have been able to DI. But I guess it might not have been DIable at 160%. Down air from Wario connects, although he doesn't get dash attack. Up throw into neutral air does work for Wario. Lands the waft as soon as he gets it, but it wasn't the cloud of the waft, so I'm guessing that's kind of the sweet spot. And I don't think it would have killed either. Although, I guess it would have because Corrin's at 50%. Wario edge guarding by standing on the ledge, about to fall off. DeDeD is in the background now. Wispy Woods still is not going to kill either though. So we could see that happening pretty soon. Especially with Wario and Corrin. They both have recoveries that go at a weird spot vertically to where if they get underneath the stage, it would count as a Wispy kill. Although Wario might be able to get out of a Wispy kill with Bike. Uses his magnet hands to be able to get back to the stage. Bike does take the stock for Wario. Jumping over these neutral specials like this is a platformer. I guess it's a platform fighting game, so close enough. Up smash from Corrin does take the stock, so now they're even at tournament stock. So we got a minute 30 seconds of this match. Unless they go into sudden death. Which honestly I can see happening with Corrin being here. Wario lands a neutral special. But Corrin lands up special there. Misses waft. Waff definitely would have killed Corrin if she had jumped into it, because she would have been a little bit higher up. A lot closer to the blast zone that the Waff would have sent her in. Up smash, not enough to kill Wario. Down air does keep him off though. Wario was doing pretty well at the beginning of the smash, but now he's not doing that well. Forward smash could give him the momentum he needs though. Doesn't get an edge guard. Goes back to center stage, tries to hit bike, although it misses. Corrin could be trying to time Wario out. They've only got 6 seconds until 10 seconds are left, so I guess 16. Don't know why I said it like that, but I guess it's a little bit fancier. And yeah, she's going for the timeout. Although she didn't even need it, so... Thought we were going to see our first game of sudden death. But pink female Corrin does move on. 4 minutes and 56 seconds of an entire match. Although I've seen a 5 minute and 12-second match before, so that's not the highest. I mean, that's not the longest match. And I thought all the slow games were going to be done, but that's the fastest game so far. And now we have brother versus brother, Mario versus Luigi. Whoever wins this has to fight Corrin in semifinals, so hope it's Mario, so it'll be over quickly. Although Luigi's up special could make it over quickly. Mario lands forward air, just kind of knocks Luigi to the stage. He was able to tech it. That had less launch speed than Luigi's back throw. Mario's forward air, whenever he landed it. Cabin driving someone somewhere. I'm pretty sure his bus isn't just a school bus. Luigi misfire. Alright, he might have just been trying to run away from Mario, which I could definitely see as Mario's only at 37.8%. Luigi's at 121.4. Mario's trying to land Flood to kill Luigi. I guess it works, but I didn't see Luigi get hit with the Flood. If he would have been hit by like any part of the Flood, he would have launched directly upwards and it would have boosted his recovery. Because Flood works differently now. I guess that was just the intimidation alone for being hit by the Flood that killed Luigi. Though Mario getting gimped by Luigi with his down air sent Mario out, so Luigi wasn't able to go. So Mario wasn't able to go back in. And Luigi actually gets a comeback here. Mario gets the down air to retake the lead. Another down air. Down smash from Luigi takes back his lead. What was Luigi doing? I guess it was just some kind of super dash dance or something like that. I really don't know. Mario tries to follow up forward throw with the army neutral air, although Luigi lands up special. Finally see an interesting hit this match, other than Waff's. Or at least this tournament, not this match. That was the first interesting hit of the match. I think we could see a Mario forward air though. Maybe not this game, but if Mario wins this game, we could see one. At this rate, it's not looking great for him. Up smash does take the stocks though, so now they're both even. Mario keeps flooding and rolling back to ledge. That's something that I do, and it usually gets punished pretty hard. Most of the time I try and roll to ledge though, because I just try and back throw into forward air, or forward throw into forward air. And I kind of just spam that strategy. Mario getting a bit of a combo there. It's not enough to give him the lead, but it definitely closes the gap by a lot. That up air was enough. So Luigi lands up smash. their up smashes are very fast whenever they get up, so not surprising that he landed it. Mario lands Flood though. Luigi may not be able to recover. Although he did have his other jump, so I guess that wasn't a very smart Flood for Mario. Down smash from Mario did connect, it didn't kill though. That was a very good Flood, although Luigi still had his jump. So what Mario should have done is flooded a second time. Though back throw was enough to kill. Because yeah, if Luigi was off stage like that, and then Mario actually could have flooded off stage for the kill. I'm pretty sure it would have worked. I've never hit flood off stage, but I'm pretty sure a level 9 CPU could most likely do it. Now we have Dr. Mario versus Mr. Game & Watch. Low tier fight. Although it's not low tier like the last tournament, but we still got a lot of high tier or top tier characters. Dr. Mario was able to recover there. I thought he just kind of walked off stage and died. Lands down special. It's not enough to kill. Down smash is enough to kill though. I'm pretty sure Game & Watch was about to land a 9 as well. Dr. Mario keeps going for these down specials. They did kill, or almost kill Game & Watch. They led into down smash, which did kill Game & Watch, so I guess it kind of works. It's not his worst move, for sure. Down throw into down air on stage. He used the platform to be able to hit the down air though, because Game & Watch didn't tech it. I guess he does have a doctorate, so he's gotta have some kind of a brain. Although apparently it's fake. Mario was able to recover there. Tries to go for a Mario forward air, although Game & Watch does use neutral air to be able to avoid it. Forward air would have spiked, but it would have killed Game & Watch for sure, because it kills 80 on stage at ledge, so I don't know what that is for Game & Watch though, that's just with Mario. So, I guess because Game & Watch lightweight might be 40% Game & Watch at ledge. Or not confirmed, but kill with no DI. Game & Watch could get a reverse 3 stock here, a good stock, but it seems unlikely. Yeah, forward air, definitely it's gonna kill. It seems like it wouldn't be that powerful of a hit, because regular Mario's forward air isn't that powerful, it just has a spike that's really good. But whenever Dr. Mario uses it, its damage is just multiplied infinitely and knockback, so it kind of just destroyed Mr. Game & Watch there. Now we have King DeDeD versus Peach. I believe Peach is actually the last person that I put in top tier that's still in this. So, good to see how the top tier is gone again. Getting eliminated by mid and low tiers. In this case it would be a mid tier. Still going for DeDeD though. If it was Daisy it might be a different story. Did land forward smash into the Gordo. Up smash, not enough to kill for DeDeD. He does have about a 40% lead. Peach is kind of trying to outspace DeDeD, but it's not really working because DeDeD has Gordos, which is... Our Gordos are very good for trying to hit space characters. Like, not Game & Watch, Mega Man. For example, if you're trying to hit Mega Man, you kind of want to go in with Gordo, and then try and follow up off of that. Like, you can try and get neutral special with the Gordo as well, in case Mega Man sees what you're trying to do and hits the Gordo, because it has no priority, so it kind of just goes back to DDD as soon as it's hit. If DDD would have reversed that neutral beat and then hit the Gordo, I mean, like, select the Gordo with the neutral beat and hit Peach, then this would definitely be a DDD game. Although he does have a 3-slot going at this rate. Peach is continuing to play very aggressively, which actually doesn't work well for Peach, although it worked well there because the Gordo increased the knockback of the up air. She tried to counter the Gordo, which I would have tried to hit it back, but countering also would work. Keeps walking directly into Gordos like that. I guess, really in that case it was jumping into Gordos. She caught the turnip after she threw it at DDD to make sure that he wouldn't eat the Gordo, so then she threw the turnip again. DDD ate it, so she caught the turnip there. That's what happened. So I don't know, this could be a Peach game at this rate. Maybe playing aggressively, what's the option? Up smash was not enough to kill. It would have killed a lightweight maybe, but DDD's kind of heavy. It's not the lightest penguin. Down smash from the parries, also not going to be enough to kill DDD. We could definitely see a reverse 3-stock from how Peach is playing now, though. Up air, still not going to be enough to kill DDD. He's at 196.5% due to the turnip there. Gordo, from himself, could definitely kill. It's one way to do it. It's kind of like fighting a boss where you have to use their own weapon against them. Like I was watching somebody play Sekiro. It's like a new game by the people that made Dark Souls, set in Japan, but they used lightning from the boss itself to be able to hit the boss. Something similar to that. Could work against this DDD. Because it is kind of like a boss fight. He was the boss of the Kirby games. Gordo is enough to kill Peach there. Almost got the reverse 3-stock. She would have been hit by the 17th Gordo. And she got hit by that match, or it wasn't exactly 17, but it was a lot. But yeah, now it's the only high tier that's left, or the person I consider to be high tier, was Mario, although I might move Corrin up, because she has a sword, so that does put her pretty high on a tier list. It puts her at least mid-tier. I just don't know very much about Corrin, so I can't say if she's good or bad. That's why I put her in mid. Even though I've played her as much as I've played the Miis, and I was able to put the Miis in very specific locations. Although apparently a lot of people are moving up Mii Brawler. Because I put him in low tier next to Little Mac. He was right in front of him. But I just consider him to be a better version of Mac. That's what he kind of feels like. They both have the same recovery, pretty much. Except, I think Mii Brawlers can actually be worse than Max in some ways. If he loses his second jump and he has the recovery where he just goes directly up in the air and then back down, that's kind of worse than Chrom and Luigi, so don't really know if it's good or bad. Because you can have other ways of getting back to stage. But Mario takes the first stock here. Definitely not losing to Corrin at this rate. Although Corrin could still get the stock. She lands Kipper forward smash, or slide special into something. Mario does get Corrin out there with back air. So, now if Corrin does win, it would be a reverse 3-stock. And that still hasn't happened yet. Mario wants this game to speed up though. I guess he's kind of done in these tournaments. Because we're at semifinals and it's been 54 minutes. We're usually at finals by now. We're already done with this tournament. both of those vapid. Mario still surviving, although Tipper side special there will kill. Mario is kind of getting outspaced by Corrin, which is definitely a problem for Mario. His melee attacks don't really have a lot of range. They do damage if they connect though. His best range is with Flood, and Flood doesn't do any damage. It does kill pretty effectively though. At least if you use it right. Keeps the neutral special from Corrin. What Corrin needs to be doing is not trying to hit projectiles like that. She needs to be trying to use aerials to space out Mario if she wants to get this reverse 3-stock. Because Mario's aerials have less range than his normal ground attacks. So. Or at least anything but back air. I would say back air is his best aerial in terms of range. Yeah, neutral special from Corrin does take Mario stock. So, at this rate, Corrin's could see a reverse 3-stock actually. Mario parrying both hits of the neutral special. He hasn't given up just yet, but neither is Corrin, so. Lands the out smash. He was kind of struggling to get back to stage there. Lands the down air and gets the flood in as well. So this could be it for Corrin if he lands the flood in a good way. Up air connects, and forward air also connects, though it doesn't kill. If he was just a little bit more forward, it would have killed, but it's definitely close. Keeps landing these down airs on Corrin. Lands another forward air. Hits this trip though, so it's not killing. Corrin's almost at 200% here at 199.7. Fireball would have made her at 200, although Mario missed it. Neutral special and a dash attack worked for Corrin there. Mario lands the up special. It's not enough to kill Corrin, but it does knock her to 200. Neutral special hits Mario though. What I would say to do at this rate is just to time Corrin out, but Mario does land the up special, so. Yeah, if I was Mario, what I would have done is just try and time Corrin out. Because it was only 30 seconds left in the match. Corrin plays pretty campy anyway, and Mario wouldn't be able to touch Corrin that much. Due to her aerials outranging his. But we could see Dr. Mario fight Mario in finals. He's doing pretty well. He has to fight DeDeDe though, who killed Peach, who I rated as the best character in the game. Dr. Mario wasn't anywhere near the top, so definitely happened. But neither was DeDeDe. He was higher than Mario though. I mean Doc. Yeah, Doc keeps running directly into these Gordos. He had the same problem as Peach. It might just be a Mario character thing. So if DeDeDe does move on, then we can see Mario having the same problems. Twitch notification. I don't know if you can hear my phone go off, but it does that sometimes. Dr. Mario is still able to make it back to stage with a DeDeDe lens forward smash. I was gonna say that he could just get a back throw here, or I mean here and kill. Not kill, or whatever I said. Don't know why I keep doing that, but I guess because I haven't drank a lot of water this morning. It's like I kinda woke up and started streaming as soon as I woke up. Up smash is not enough to kill DeDeDe. I mean, Doc. From DeDeDe, though. Lands the down tilt. The Mario lands down special. It's not enough to kill DeDeDe. Doc really needs to take this stock and then just try and go into sudden death. DeDeDe recovering very low. but Dr. Mario gets the back air on his up special because it has a lot of lag there, so forward smash from DeDeD is going to be enough to kill Doc. Doc really needs to get his stock and then try and just time out DeDeD. It's a cheap way to go, but it would even the playing fields for them, so footstool from Mario is not going to be enough. Down special is not going to work, though he does get a pill off of it, so it's a bit of damage. He stayed in shield for way too long there. Especially if you wanted to get a good punish, like he could have tried to up special out of shield. That would have worked. He tried to cape DeDeD's dash attack, so I'll give him some credit, although that was just bad. He didn't even try and down special back to stage. DeDeD is a Mushroom Kingdom Slayer, I guess, so maybe it'll work with Mario. Oh, they have the same path, like it's a mirror on both sides. So, CPU number 16 Mario, and CPU number 11 DeDeD, like you can see that the lines are both in the same way. I think that happened in the last tournament, but one was just slightly above the other, so it didn't actually work. But that one is actually perfect. DeDeD starting off with the lead here, although Mario evens out the game there. They really need to be careful playing at the bottom of the stage here. They counterpicked Pokemon Stadium 2. I would think that Mario counterpicked here. Or not really counterpicked, but just picked here. Because DeDeD might want to try like a Final Destination stage. Something flat. Though he did land that, so maybe he just doesn't need it, he can just fight in the air. Because he actually does pretty well in the air. Lands another down air, though that one doesn't kill. Mario was on stage. Misses the dash attack. Mario did fireball into forward tilt to get the percent even, although he's still a stock behind at this rate, so really needs to land like a forward aerial or smash attack. Both would kill this rate. Pretty much anything from Mario could kill, other than like neutral air. Even though DeDeD is heavy, forward air would definitely kill. But Mario can't seem to touch the stage, he can only hit Gordos. DeDeD's neutral air does take the stock here. Up smash from Mario takes it back though. So, he's got the reverse 3 stock started at least. Hitting the Gordo back at DeDeD's one way to do it. Though DeDeD's neutral special does a lot of damage actually. Like 15.1% is not that much, but that's pretty much just a free hit because you didn't shield. And he could get a follow-up out of it as well. But 15% is still pretty decent for just like a single hit move. That's not a smash. Or the Gordo did hit Mario there, so. And dash attack. Mario jumps into another Gordo. He's got to be getting close to 17. DeDeD almost landing the down air there, but Mario hits the fair. Doesn't spike though. DeDeD actually ate the fireball and spit it back out at Mario. I just want to say, for like the last minute, DeDeD's just literally been spamming Gordo. Or I guess he's kind of been doing that the entire match. But yeah, DDD wins. Gets the 2 stock. Yeah, it's kind of hard to avoid a lot of Wardos. But DDD is the champion of CPU tournament. Incineroar got eliminated round 1 by by regular Mario though, so I don't know if that's good or bad for him. Because now he has 2 losses. Or I mean not 2 losses, he has 1 loss and 4 wins. But he still has a tournament win. DDD did win though, so I'm going to try and reset the stream. I think I'll be playing World of Light after this, so yeah, just let me reset everything, change the title. That way it doesn't say that I'm still doing a CPU tournament, and I'll be back whenever everything's reset.